Hello guys, welcome to my channel. How you guys doing? Happy New Month guys. Welcome to the month of May. And I pray that in this month of May, all our desire will be granted to us in Jesus' name. Amen. If it's the first time here, thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Welcome to the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys. You know now. You know, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for always watching my videos. And please, if you know you've not subscribed, I'm talking to the new viewers, please try to subscribe. And please, my old subscriber, don't forget to always like this video. Just click on the like button before you even start anything. Just click on it. You know, when you click on the like videos, it goes a long way. Please don't forget to like. Please like. I'm saying it again. Like. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share my
Artlist.io.
You know, a lot of people comes online, talks about the sweet parts living abroad, talks about a lot of good things living abroad. There's some things they didn't tell us about it, you know, or maybe there's some things that a lot of people are not talking about. You just talk about the ones that they feel, okay, this is what I want to talk about, you know. And today, I'm here to just tell you those things that people do not tell you about living abroad. So guys, sit down, grab a glass of wine, a cup of water, coffee, and let's begin. So the number one thing people do not talk about is that you become creative by force, by fire, by force. You learn how to do things on your own. You learn how to do, you know, back in Nigeria, those things that you feel like, I can just call someone to do it for me. I can just call my maybe let's say you want to make hair, you can just call your hairdresser, or you want to repair your clothes, you can just call the tailor, just walk into the shop and do it, you know. But yeah, it's not like that. So before you even say, okay, let me just call someone to do it for me, you just have to try it on your own, because by the time you calculate the money you want to pay, like, because of this, I have to do it. I'll just do it then. Yeah, no, and there's a lot of YouTube video you can watch to learn all these things online. Maybe after watching videos and you try it out, then you feel like, okay, I can't do this. Then I feel as when you can call someone, okay, come here. I don't know how to make hair. I can't make hair for we talk less of making hair on my own head, you get. But now I make my daughter's hair very, very well, and I can wig my hair on my head, make some styles on my hair, and also have people around me, you know. Those that kind of thing I didn't even know how to do it before. But getting here, I have to just learn it. Another thing we tried out was barbing our son's hair. You know, my husband tried to do that. No, there's a lot of things you just have to learn how to do, like fixing your furnitures, try a lot of DIY, and just do things on your own. Like back in Nigeria, I don't know how to do all those pastries, but now I'm not a pro. You know, a lot of things that on normal day back in Nigeria, I would never stress myself doing. I started learning how to do it here. It's not that we can't get other services and pay for them, but just that it's kind of expensive, and again, your options are just limited. You don't have a lot of people doing that particular thing, so you just have to make yourself available and just do it yourself. I know that a lot of people talks about when you get to abroad, you will get job opportunity, a lot of job here, and it's not like that. It's not like that. Fine, there are jobs, there are a lot of jobs you can do. Firstly, you need to check the job in demand, like, okay, am I qualified for this job, or is this job available here? Did I need other qualification in order to get this job here? You don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. You know, you can't just say, there's job here, once I just get here, I will get job. No, you need to check the jobs that are in that particular city or in that particular country you're going to, and so the job in demand. Okay, if I get here, this is the kind of job they need here. If I get here, I will surely get a job. Not that you just say, there's job here, there. You don't even have idea about anything, then you just come here and you just find yourself being stranded. I'm fine, I didn't say that there's no job. And sometimes it's not that everybody will get job immediately get here. You get, not everybody will get job immediately get here. But my own part, when we got here, my mother was working from Nigeria, from his company in Nigeria, so he didn't resign because we didn't know, we didn't know what was going to happen here. So it was not a good idea for him to just resign and come directly to Canada, because we got the opportunity not to resign. We work from here for some times, and we just felt like, okay, it's a good idea, because we don't even know what is happening here, and we just don't want to just resign and come here doing nothing. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you know what I'm saying. So we're still working with his company in Nigeria while he came here. So after some months, he got a job. You get, even when he was still working from Nigeria, he was trying to apply for jobs here. Yeah, you know that here, if you're applying for jobs, for each role, you have to do different CV. That is resume. They call it resume. You have to do different CV. So imagine the person is working from here that woke up in the midnight, that wake up in the midnight to work and still send CV, and he didn't really got interview like that. He didn't really got a job. Yeah, even with that because we feel like, okay, if he can get a job that will be doing in the morning since he's working the night, so it makes sense to get. But we didn't get even. It was even like if we got a good job here, he would just resign from the Nigerian one and continue with the 1 year. This is here, and they're going to pay him in dollar here instead of the one they pay him in naira in Nigeria. And we didn't get the job for almost 4 months. So imagine that. So my advice is that if you're coming here, just have a plan B. Have another alternative that, okay, what if I didn't get a good job, or I didn't want to say a good job. What if I didn't get a job for some months? What will I do? So you just have to have a plan B when coming here. Like if you need to learn something, if you need to learn a skill, that while waiting for your own job, or if you have to bring like more money apart from your proof of fund that you will use to cater for your family and yourself for the meantime until you get a good job. It's not that easy getting a job. So even if they're saying, oh, you can get a job immediately, just get it. No, it's not that easy. You have to work for it. It's even more tedious than getting a job in Nigeria. Imagine Nigeria, you can just use one CV for all job opportunity or for all position. But yeah, you can't do that. So it's so stressful and you do a lot of interviews, you know. So I just feel I should tell you guys, have a plan B, and not everybody will get the job immediately you get to Canada. So please get a plan B. So another thing is that life abroad can be expensive. Yeah. Coming from Nigeria, I lived in Lagos, Nigeria, and Lagos is one of the expensive cities in Nigeria. Lagos, Abuja, and all. So imagine, and in Lagos we pay some houses in Lagos. We can pay 800 for a year, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million in a year. I know that in Lagos we pay yearly. In Nigeria we pay yearly. We don't pay monthly. I mean, they have strength. We don't pay monthly. So some of us already know that, okay, if I'm paying this kind of amount yearly, I'll be saving up at the end of the year to pay. I'll be saving up for the end of the year to pay for my house rent. But here in Canada, as you are collecting the money, you are paying you are paying for the fee. Like you pay nearly everything monthly. Everything. House rent we pay monthly, and the money we pay here, if you calculate it in Nigerian money, yeah, if you calculate in Nigerian money, is like times 2, times 3 of the money someone is paying in a year in Nigeria. That's what we are paying in a month in Canada. To calculate the house rent bill that we pay here every month in Nigeria, that will be like times 2 or times 3 of the money we pay in Nigeria in a year. That's what we pay in a month. Yeah. So yeah, it's this kind of expensive. Yeah, I know that I'm not supposed to calculate my Canadian dollar in naira because I'm working. We are in Canada already. But bros, sister, I still dey spend my Nigerian money. So at least when we got here, the first 2-3 months, we were paying with the money we brought from Nigeria, and that is there. So we have to convert it to, yes, we converted it because it was too much. Yeah. But you know, when you start working, it can be so easy when you start working. But for the first 5 months, there's nobody that will tell me that will not calculate. So yeah, we pay for hydro every month, and some people even pay for water. Some people pay for water every month, you know. So everything about this place is just like you are paying monthly. Even the car park, you're paying monthly. And by the time and for some of us that we don't like eating another person's country food or another man's country food, that we still want to eat our African our Nigerian food and all our African food. By the time we convert the money we are paying for maybe let's say for beans, for garri, by the time you calculate that money and you convert it to naira, you know that this kind of expensive, but we don't have choice. That's why you see a lot of people doing 2 jobs together just to pay the bills. By the time you do 2-3 jobs together, and by the time the government cut out their own tax, is nothing. So you just have to also to pay your bills. But I just love the fact that you are working and you are seeing results. Not that the one that you'll be working and you won't see the results. Let me just put it that way. Not that the one that you'll be working and you will not see the results. At least if I'm working, I'm seeing the reason why I'm working and I'm enjoying the reason why I'm working or what I'm paying for. Let me just put it that way. Yes, at least I'm working and I can see what I'm working for, and those things I paid for, I can see the result. Like, okay, I'm paying for NEPA and I can see that I'm seeing light. It's not that the one I will be paying for NEPA and I will not see light. I don't know. I know that some people understand what I'm saying. So that's just it. Even though it's kind of expensive, but things that we are paying for, you are seeing it. You are seeing good quality. You are seeing those things. So that's what we are using to encourage ourselves here. But really, life here is expensive. If you're calculating everything, it's expensive. If you want to buy clothes, you're buying clothes of $6, $25. By the time you convert it to Nigerian money, you'll be like, hey, what's going on here? So yeah, life in abroad is expensive. So if you are coming, please be prepared. And please, our advice, don't convert if you start working here so you don't have a dick or you don't have sleepless night. So please don't convert. Just don't be like me, don't convert your money to naira. But the other thing I'll be talking about is that life abroad can be so boring and lonely. Yes, it can get to a place that you just lose your mind. You get fine. I've experienced it, even though I'm married. So I'm just imagining people that are not married, that they don't have family here, that are single. I just imagine the way they cope. So me personally, I grew up in Ekiti State, Ondo State, and you know, in those areas we don't have this quiet life. Your neighbor is like family. We have community that we talk to. We just have families around your neighbors and all. But yeah, I don't even know my neighbor. Those people staying next to me in my apartment, I've not seen them before. I don't have anybody in this apartment that I've ever said hi to or something. Except if we're just passing on the corridor and I see you, I just say hi. Even sometimes they will not even answer you. So yeah, unlike Nigeria, you have family, you have friends around. Even when I first got married, I have people living in my house. Even as a single lady, I remember as a single lady, I have my cousins, my friends living with me in my apartment then in Ibadan. You know, if any of my friends just come to Ibadan, just say, doing peace, I don't have a place to stay. Just come. You know, I just have people around me. So even when I got married, I still have people around me, even though it wasn't that much, but I still have people around me, and I can still go out, just communicate with people. I have friends in church. I have friends in church. You know, you see more, when you go drop your kids in school, you even talk to some mothers. You know, you have people you can talk to. But yeah, just there. The only person I talk to that I know in this apartment is my husband. I want to go to work like this. God, everything, even with my kids, the least I know I do every day is to shout, yeah, leave there, stop there. Every other thing is just there. So I just imagine people that are single and they're doing it. You know, in Nigeria, it's easy for you to just go for one bed, go for parties, hang out with friends. You can even decide, okay, we are going out this after work or something. But yeah, it's not like that. It's not like that. Just hang out is not that easy, you know. And I remember, okay, we have a friend here, like a family friend. Since we got in here, we've not been seeing him because even when we want to call him, like, oh, we want to come to your house, he's always busy. He's hustling. He's doing two jobs together, and we understand, you know. So it's not that easy, yeah. To just say, okay, hello, I know your street, I won't come see you. No, it's not that. It can't just happen. It's not like that here. So everything is just plan. You have to plan everything. If I want to go and see a friend, you have to plan. I'll be coming to your house next month. I'll be coming to your house in 2 months time. Will you be available? All those things. And just even if you don't know anybody doing an one bed, I just want one bed. I just branch. You will eat. They will even give you souvenir. They'll give you takeaway to go. Even if they don't know you. But here, you can't just do that. Even I had that. It doesn't happen to me before. It has not happened to me before. But I had that. If someone is in a party and they invited you for their birthday party, just take your credit card along. The celebrant will not pay for you. You will pay for your own bills. Imagine. That's not. I'm so sure it's not. It's not a Yoruba. I'm so sure that party is not a Yoruba party because I'm very sure if it's a Yoruba party, yes, we will take care of our visitors. We try. If I'm doing a party as a Yoruba person, I'll make sure that everybody I invited eats. and take away. I don't know if I'm getting if you're getting me right. So I'll make sure that everybody's satisfied. Yeah, I don't know about any other tribe. So if your tribe is not do that, just put in the comment section that we too we are different too. But I'm a Yoruba girl, so I know that for sure. That we make sure that we satisfied everybody. But I'm so sure that that kind of thing is not in Nigerian culture. Yeah, maybe people are just trying to copy the Canadian or the UK guy culture. Because I just feel like why will you invite me to your party and I'll be paying for food? Did I send you? Did I ask you to celebrate birthday? Or did I ask you to celebrate anything? And when you know that you want to celebrate and you don't have money, do it with your family now. Just do it with your people in your house. Why are you inviting me when you will not pay for my food? I just I just hope that I will not fall into that thing one day at all. I just pray because it won't be funny. I'll just ask you, are you paying for my food? Anybody I just invite to a party like this, I'll just ask you, are you paying for the food? Are you paying for the drink? I don't want I don't want I don't want you to just I will ask you that Ogbeni, shey you dey pay? Shey you dey pay for that food? Because I don't want to just go to one party and they'll just give me one shock of my life. So please, it's so lonely, yeah. It's so lonely, yeah. Let me just say it's because we came in during the winter and everybody has been shouting, during summer we will do this, during summer it's always this. So it's almost summer, so I'm waiting to experience that summer since everybody has been shouting that summer you will do this, you do that. Please, I'm available for any anger this summer. Please, I'm available. And please, if it's your party, I'm not paying for food, but really I'm available for this summer hangout, because everybody has been saying summer we will do barbecue, summer we will go to the beach, summer we will do this. So summer is here. I want to experience that summer stuff, so that this loneliness and this boredom will just leave. But I know that it's going to be fine, and if I hang out during this summer, I will surely do a video about it again. So please, yes, life abroad can be boring, so get prepared. And I just want to thank God for social media. I want to thank God for internet, that we have internet, we have social media. I just imagine life without social media and internet. I don't know maybe me personally, I don't know how I'm going to cope, because social media has been my help since I've gotten here, and the internet has been my help. Because with social media, with internet, I can be able to reach people, I can be able to talk to my family. So once I notice that I'm kind of bored, I'm lonely, I'll just call my people in Nigeria. And even sometimes, maybe it's in the afternoon here and people are already sleeping in Nigeria. I have my brother in US, I'll just call my brother and we talk. We just take our time, we talk, we just want to, we just try to unwind. So another thing is that life abroad teaches you to do things properly. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like, they don't need to tell you to do this before you do it. Because once you see other people doing it, you don't want to look like a fool. You don't want to look, I don't want to use that word. You don't want to just look silly among everybody. Yes, you don't want to just look, why is everybody doing this? I'm doing this. So you don't need people to police you. I've not seen police on the road, like controlling traffic, the traffic lights. In Nigeria, with traffic lights, we still need the traffic this to stay there to control you, because we will not obey the traffic lights. But yeah, you don't even need police to tell you to use this the speed limit while driving. You don't need anyone to tell you. There's no road safety on the road, there's no police officer on the road, there's no uniform men on the road to tell you to do things. And even when you're going to the mall, when you're going to any office or store, nobody needs to tell you to line up when you're supposed to queue. Nobody needs to tell you that please queue. No, you will do it. You just do things in the right way. You just obey things easily. Yeah, even sometimes if you want to enter some store, people will even open the door for you. They will not say, I'm the first person here, please. They will start rushing you know that kind of thing. No, they will open the door for you. Even you, when someone opens the door for you, you're like, okay, I'm next to you. You don't even want to jump into the queue or something. And yeah, you can't say because I know someone in this particular store or in this particular office, you can just jump the protocol and go and do your stuff. No, you wait for your turn. Everything is done properly. Everything is done in the right way. Nobody's telling you must do this. You just have to know that you will do it. Even when you're driving, you're not trying to boycott somebody. You're trying to drive bumper to bumper, so another person will not enter the space in between you and the other car. Everything is just there. You are doing everything with I don't even know what to say, but really, life abroad will teach you to do things properly. The other thing is that life abroad teaches you different ways to raise your kids. Back in Nigeria, now, no kid can even walk up to a parent and say, "Mommy, don't do that," or "Mommy, mommy, you're not correct," or "Mommy, you're lying." You can't, you can't even say that in front of your parents in Nigeria. But yeah, the way they teach the kids here, the children here, they teach them in a way that they can be able to tell you when you are doing something wrong. They can be able to tell you whatever is wrong with them. But back in Nigeria, most of our parents, they believe in spanking, in beating. There's one Bible passage that they always say that aya were lomo this aya mo were this passion of I don't know how to put that in. I think I will just check the Bible passage and put it on the list. So most of the parents in Nigeria, most parents when I grew up believe in spanking and beating, and even when even when you're trying to explain something, so person won't tell your mom that mommy, your daughter did this, they might not even try to listen to your own side of the story. They will have judged you already. But yeah, you can't just judge the children. You just have to listen, the way they, because when you saw that children that okay, their parents are listening to them, see the way they are behaving, even you want to, okay, what am I doing that these people are doing differently? It's making their children to be more outspoken, more lovely, more friendly, and all. And you can't beat children. Once they hear that you beat your child like this, just forget it. They are coming for you. And that once they get to daycare, they start asking them questions. They start telling them if your mom do this, if your parents beat you, if your parents did this to you. They will start. The way they teach them that when they get to school, they will tell their teacher, and once the teacher reports the parents, that is it. You will face the law. I remember the day I was reading about the rules and regulations about the kids in Canada. I was like, like a lot of rules and regulations backing with, as in with law, that they were backing up with law. Yeah, you can't, if your child is doing something, you can't drag a child, that you can't drag your child. No, Nigeria, my found come here. No, you can't drag your child. It's not allowed. You can be punished because of that. You can't beat your child. You can be punished because you can just do a lot of things. So you just have to look for a proper way, a better way to train the child. Maybe when the child is doing something, maybe there's some favorite something the child likes, you might just deprive the child from that particular thing. That's what I do for my child most of the times. Once I know that she's becoming naughty, those things that she likes, I will withdraw it from her for sometimes until she realizes that okay, mommy, I will not do that again. Then I'll explain to her why you should not do that and why I did what I did. So beating is never allowed, Even when the Nigerian in me, the African mother in me wants to do it sometimes, I give myself brain. I reset it sometimes, even when I'm already doing owie, she was, mommy, don't beat me. Mommy, no, don't beat. I remember the first week we got here and she was like, don't beat me. And before we left, okay, for Nigeria, any small thing, she'll say, mommy, she's hurting me. Like, any small thing, if anybody just tell her anything, or maybe everybody just shout at her. At that time, she was very small. She was still maybe barely 3 years. And whatever you do anything for her, she just, mommy, she's hurting me. I'm like, who is hurting you? Is everything like hurting? This is just another word. So imagine that kind of child. When we now got here, I remember the first week we got here, the second week, she tell me, mommy, don't do that. Don't beat me. So imagine that kind of child. If I go and beat that child, I should go and say it as like, my mommy beats me. That's finished. So even when I try to, sometimes I always try to, sometimes the African in me still want to, but I just try to reset my brain so that I won't get into trouble and use another means of training the child. The last thing I'll be talking about is that life abroad affects marriage. I know I made a video about that. You can go and check it out. There's a lot of details in that video I made. I think I posted it last week, and last week, so you can check that video out. Yes, so you have more details. But really, life abroad can affect your marriage, whether negative and positive. So it depends on you. It affects planning. It affects a lot of things. Back in Nigeria, me and my husband, we don't really have this. We want to build a house. Fine, It's part of everybody's dream. But in Nigeria, before you would think about building a house, maybe because you've spent a lot of money on house rent, maybe you spent like 4 or 5 years in a rented apartment. That's when you start thinking about, oh, I need to build my house. Because really, how much are we paying in Nigeria yearly that I want to rush and build a house? So I just feel because of the economy here and the way life here, as a couple, we have to think about, okay, we need to do this together. We need to start building a house. We need to buy a car. We just have to plan everything together. Back in Nigeria, I can say that, okay, babe, this is school we are taking our child to. What do you feel? And that is it. But this one, we have to sit down, calculate, and feel like, okay, apart from the training or the learning they'll be getting, what is the bill about? Everything. You just have to come together as a husband and wife, communicate, plan, just do everything together. So in Nigeria, you can tell that I don't want to, like a wife can, the husband can tell that, okay, my wife, I want you to build the house, enjoy yourself, being a stay-at-home mom, while taking care of the kids. I will do the whole billing, the whole working. I will do the whole job and stuffs and all. But in Canada, yeah, it can happen too, but it's not immediately you get here. You just have to learn, you just have to work together so that you guys can pay the bills together. So it won't be on just one person's neck, because it's not going to be easy. Obviously, you're in a new community, a new area that you need to start all over. So we need to just start all over together. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys grab one thing or the other. And if you don't, you've watched this video this time, you are the real MVP. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my video. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you've not subscribed. If you've not subscribed and you're watching this video, all wrong now. All right now, yeah, please subscribe, please. It's so important. And please like. The like is so important. The like is very, very important. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.